Ranking the best Team of the Week cards in Madden 24. We are back here with another promo reveal. Today we're going to be going over the first preseason Team of the Week drop. And if you guys want me to go over every single Team of the Week drop or just the weekly promos in general, let me know down below in the comments. This is something I didn't do last year, but I might do this year. Now, I've already looked over all the cards, and I think really the value in this promo is for budget players. I think the top end cards in this promo aren't really that great, but the first card we got right here is Bryce Huff with 77 speed, 81 acceleration. That's pretty nice. Doesn't offer you like block shed or power moves, but has 85 finesse moves, which is really nice. But what we're gonna do right here is go to Bryce Huff's current card in the game. He has a 77. Let's check his traits real quick. He has the bull rush and the swim move trait on yes. This is a card you would only want the spin and the swim on yes, so we would only use this finesse move rating, and his 77 wasn't even that bad either. I think he's a pretty just like okay rusher in the game. I don't think he's trash. Right after that, we get Steven Gilmore with 82 speed, 82 acceleration, 72 play rec is low, 79 zone. You can get it up to 80 relatively easily, just like you could get his man coverage up to 85 relatively easily. Doesn't really offer you any press either. I think this is just kind of like a troll card. And the reason why I say that is I really feel like this card's purpose is, it's not Stephon Gilmore, it's Steven Gilmore. Gotcha. I might be wrong on that, but I don't really think this card is that good. Only 82 speed at this overall. Like, he just can't really keep up with receivers in the game, and he's a man coverage corner, so for me there's really no place for him. After that, we get Ronnie Bell though. This is another one of my favorite budget cards in this promo with 85 speed, hits 80 for short route running, 80 for medium, and again, you could get the deep up to 80 with like certain coach strat cards or just strat cards in the game, right? You can make this card really good. 80s across the board route running, 85 speed at an 81 overall. He's gonna way outplay his overall. To me, I think he is a good card, man. I think he is one of the better budget beasts in this promo, and I believe this is our final 81 right here. It's Tyson Anderson. This card is another one of my favorite budget options with 85 speed, 88 acceleration, pretty good physical stats, 80 man coverage, 78 zone. He really reminds me of that Lewis scene that we got in the Campus Hero drop. The play rec really isn't there, but I think him and Lewis scene as like budget sub linebackers makes a ton of sense, man. I think he's actually a pretty decent card. Pretty good user. For me, he's going to go in this good tier. Now we're going up to 85 overalls. The first one we got right here is Daniel Carlson, and he doesn't even have the highest kick power in the game. I believe he has the highest kick accuracy. I might be wrong, but like he doesn't have the highest kick power, so he's not the best kicker in the game. I just think he's like average, you know? Will he be worth his price? I don't know. You know, worth when it comes to like a kicker is kind of tough. I'm just going to put him in the mid tier, man. I just think 4 is overall too. I think Justin Tucker is better, and I think Justin Tucker will only be a little bit more than him. Right after that, we get probably a lot of y'all's favorite drop of this promo, Alberto right here with 85 speed, 84 short route running, 81 medium, and he's 6'7". 6'7", 85 speed, hits 80s across the board for route running. You could get the short route running up to 85 as well. This is actually one of the better cards in the promo. Now, this does depend on playstyle though. Because I was talking about this last year, but weight does affect tight ends, and he's 258. Once you get above 245, when you get 246, 247, you start to run routes a little bit different, and different isn't always bad. It's just really preference. He'll run like routes a little bit like longer, I guess I would say. For me, I think he's a great tight end in the game though. One of the top end cards of this promo. And right after that, we get Caleb Murphy. Caleb Murphy right here has some pretty good physical stats with 82 speed, 85 acceleration, has really high block shed with 85. I'm just not a fan of cards like this that are more like block shed than they are pass rush, because I feel like if I just wanted block shed, I could go after people that at least hit like 80 for a pass rush move. And like I said, man, I just really don't like these two ratings right here. For me, he's just someone for me that just doesn't fit what I want to do. I'm going to put him in the mid tier. Maybe you could see him trash. I could. I like his physical stats at least. There's at least something I like about him. So I'm going to put him in the mid tier. And right after that, we get Will Grier. Will Grier, 75 speed, 84 throw power, hits the accuracy threshold for short and deep, does not hit the medium one. So to me, like accuracy wise, not play style wise, accuracy wise, going to play a little bit like RG3. And what we're going to do this time is we're going to pull up Will Grier's current card in the game. Has Gen 2 as a release. So he is actually just a worse RG3. He's just a worse RG3 because RG3 has the same release. I'm putting him in the mid tier again, just because of the fact that I just think he's a worse RG3, you know? Like there's almost no reason to pick up this card. I get like theme team purposes, but really if you run Bengals theme team, Joe Burrow, probably still better. Cowboys theme team, I guess, but like, dude, I just think he's a worse RG3 that again, you can get for free. Now we bump it on up to 88 overalls. First one right here, we got Ronnie Hickman, 86 speed, 89 acceleration. I like the physical stats, has 80 man, 88 zone, and 80 play rec. So the top end cards of this promo, I think for the most part, they're all like around the top end cards we already have, right? I don't think any of these cards are like the best at their position. I think they're already just as good as what we have. For me, Ronnie Hickman's gonna go in this great tier. If you're running him, I totally get why. Like, he's not a bad card. I just don't think he's like the best safety in the game. After that, we get Emmanuel Wilson right here with 85 speed, 89 acceleration. Probably gonna get that RB apprentice ability. Also 88 change of direction, pretty decent catching, good break tackle as well. Again, I think he is a really solid running back, and with the abilities he's gonna get, I'm not mad at you if you're running Emmanuel Wilson. I think it makes sense. Is he as good as Bo? I'm probably going to say no, but yeah, I think again, he's like right there at the tippity top end of running backs, probably a top 5 running back in the game. After that, we get essang bassey right here, 86 speed, 90 acceleration. Really like that 90 acceleration, but the play rec a little bit lower, man coverage and zone coverage. So you could potentially get the zone up to 90. And if you do that, I think he's really good, but 85 press as well. I just think again, based on his base card, he's not a top end corner in the game, because we got a lot of corners hitting 90 for man or 90 for zone, which is a major threshold to hit. And yes, I get he can hit the zone, but again, I think essang bassey for me just gonna go in this great tier, man. I think he's right around the top end of the corners. I just don't think he is top end corner. And after that, we get the new Carolina Panther right here, Amir Smith-Marsette. I like this move for the Panthers. If you're a Panthers fan, like this move for you. 86 speed, 88 short route running, 86 medium, 88 deep, hits 85s across the board for route running, and he's also 6'1". Pretty much what I already said, right? He is right there with all the other receivers in the game. He's not meta changing or anything, but he's literally right there amongst all the other receivers. Is there a reason to upgrade from Jerry Rice to him minus team purposes, or like Jalen Hyatt to him? No, and that's why he's in the great tier for me. And finally, right here, we got our 2 LTDs. First one is Rasheed Rice. Now, Rasheed Rice with 86 speed, again, hits 85 for short, medium, and deep route running. He is also 6'1". So Amir Smith and Rasheed Rice are basically the same exact card, in my opinion. Like, there's literally bare minimum difference between the two. I think they're going to play the exact same way for you, and for that reason, they're literally going right by each other for me. I think they are going to play the exact same. And the final card of this drop is Nico Lass right here, 80 speed, 85 acceleration, really good block shed, really good power moves, finesse move 77. He actually didn't have a card in the game before this, so I can't even check his traits. If he only has the bull rush trait on yes, this is a card that is actually a lot better, and I would put him maybe potentially best of position, but probably just in great. But since he has this lower finesse move rating and I'm unsure of his traits, I'm gonna go ahead and just put him in this good tier right now. And yeah, he's like one of the better ones in good. But yeah, y'all, this has been my thoughts on the preseason team of the week drop, the cards we are getting today in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? Who are you picking up? I honestly think like Chiefs theme team though. Chiefs team got a lot better. Tyreek Hill, Amir Smith, Rasheed Rice as a wide receiver trio is kind of nasty, and you got Kelsey at tight end. I like that theme team a lot, but I just think overall for these cards, like they're just as good as cards we already have, and they aren't like new best of position. They're not like meta changing. They're not must pickups if you already have like the good cards in the game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And again, let me know down below in the comments if you want me to do this every single week when team of the week or other weekly promos drop. Now, if you guys want to see me use some of these cards live, I will be testing them, picking some of these guys up. Make sure to check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. We have been grinding streams over there, so I greatly appreciate that. Now, if you don't feel like heading over to Twitch and you want another video to watch, check this one out right here, because I rank the best outside linebackers in Madden 24.